All right, so let's start. We are going live in 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our final round, final pitching of 1010 Reset Online AI Hackathon. Once again, thank you very much for your participations in our hackathon. I know it has been a very intense 48-hour working nonstop, and we are so fortunate to have more than 200 participants from all across the world joining us competing in this hackathon. After 48 hours, we have 28 projects submitted. And I know right now you're all dying to know who are the top 10 teams. So let's start with that. So I would like to kindly ask our judges to announce the team, the top team one by one. So first, I would like to welcome Cô Mai to announce the first team got into the top 10.
Okay, so any from the top, yeah. So I would like to choose a doctor assistant.
Congrats, Dr. Assistant, for getting to the top 10. So let's get ready for the final pitch. All right, thank you. The next judge, please, Morgan.
Hello, everyone. I would like to choose Uri.
Congratulations, Uli. Yes, I hope you are here with us to get ready for the final pitch. Next, Chị Hà.
All right, sorry. My favorite one is Good Mate. The
Good Mate.
Recycling project, yes.
Yes, wonderful. Good Mate. Congratulations. Good Mate. The next judge, Anh Hưng.
I would like to choose Agrigon.
Wonderful. Congratulations, Agrigon. Yes. Next, Anh Thanh from Vice. Thanh from Vice.
Yes, I would like to choose garment fitting.
Garment fitting. Congratulations. And Jessica.
Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I just logged it back with internet problem. So congratulations to Blank Doctor. I'm not sure that you guys, I just logged in back.
Plant Doctor. Congratulations,
yeah,
Plant Doctor.
Yeah.
Yes, wonderful. And Mơ Nguyễn, Josh Mơ Nguyễn, would you like to announce the next team?
Yeah, congratulations to Linh team.
Can you say one more time?
Linh, that is the team we'd like to pick.
Ling team. Congratulations, Ling team. Yes. So that is our top judges 7 team. Let me announce the rest of the team right here. So we have top 10 teams, and this would be your pitching order as well. The first team is garment fitting. The second team pitching next, Plant Doctor. Next, Agrigon. Next, Hurry. The next team pitching is Doctor Assistant AI. Good Mate, Crimson Team, Rico Fashion, Ling, How to Rotate. Wonderful. So this is the top 10 teams pitching in our pitching today. So before we moving into the pitching, I have a few reminders for you guys. So in this virtual hackathon, our challenge is to build an AI-powered applications to boost the green recovery of SME in Vietnam from COVID-19. We are looking at 5 main judging criteria. Number 1 is AI technology. This is the most important one. So it's account from 0 to 30 points, which is all about the quality of the product according to its AI technology values. We also look at innovation, as we really hope to see the idea is fresh, it's a new method, it's a new idea introduced in this hackathon. The next criteria is feasibility, how possible the idea would be to develop and brought into life. Next, also very important, the UI UX design, how user-friendly is the design of the product. And last but not least, is the social impact of the solution. We also have bonus point as we care about the green recovery, which is circularity bonus point. So this is given to the team with solutions that contribute to the transition of a circular economy where natural resources are reused and waste is minimum. And this is bonus point is given from our judges from UNDP in Vietnam. And here goes the prizes. I'm sure you know the prizes already, but let me remind you one more time. So we have the third prize, which will be 1,000 Australian dollar. And this is given for you to develop your project, continue with it. The second prize is 2,000 Australian USD. And the first prize is 3,000 Australian USD. We also have the circular prize for the team that applies most successfully one of the major principles of circular economy in designing the solutions. The prize given is 2,000 US dollar for you to continue develop your project. Wonderful. And about the pitching rule, so each team will have 3 minutes to pitch and 5 minutes for Q&A with the judges. So with that, without no further ado, I would like to call on the first team to join us as a panelist for pitching. So we got the team Gammon Fitting will be the first team to pitch. In the meantime, everyone else, thank you very much for joining our competition. And I hope that you can still stay tuned in this webinar to learn more about other solutions and connect with our judges and other participants. All right. Gammon Fitting, are you guys ready? Please unmute yourself and open your camera and get your pitching ready.
Hi, are you guys hearing me clear?
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
All right.
My speaker not here. Can you give us a presentation later? My speaker is Đoàn Bảo Linh. Đoàn Bảo Linh in the Zoom. You can see here.
I added Đoàn Bảo Linh as the speaker.
Can you guys see me? Right. Okay. Do you guys see my screen or myself?
On good, on good.
Do you guys see my screen?
Yes, we just saw your screen. Your time starts now.
Yeah, all right. All right. Today I'm gonna talk about our project. We call it the Garment Fitting Project. And our content is in this slides. We're gonna present 6 main part. The first one is the situation of Vietnam economy and the situation of Vietnam garment industry, idea of our project, details of our project, the main advantage, disadvantage, and directions for future expansion. We are a Sun Bear team, come from Sun Asterisk Incorporate, including 5 members. First thing I want to talk about is the Vietnamese economies. Since the outbreak of COVID-19, many of part of the economies is going down, including the clothing industries. Here you can see as a slide of the economy's situations, especially in Vietnam. And clothing is one of the main part, getting the decrease in all the numbers and as okay. For the ideas of our project, we believe that online shopping is becoming crucial since the outbreak of COVID-19. So we want to minimize and make the ideas of our project is starting from the fashion design issues. That is the process for designing a clothing products, from the design ideas to design sketch and manufacturing samples to have the model try on. These process will be repeated if any change from the design ideas, which can cause time consuming. So we want to reduce the time for these 2 steps by building a garment fittings on applications. The customers' problems mainly from online shopping. Maybe they cannot choose the appropriate for their needs. Maybe they want to mix and match different types or styles from online, and so that and we with the AI technologies, we propose the idea of online clothing try-on, which is basically from the input image of a customer and a shirt or trousers, we can generate an image of a try-on on the image of a customer. And how can this project contribute to the customer and the clothing enterprise? First of all, support fashion, small and medium business, encourage the online shopping, and help customer find appropriate products, which can lead to reduce the clothing waste from unwanted products. The details of our product state as the image from the client, which is user. They can send image themselves through web, mobiles, software, and which is the platform we building. And this is we're going to be called an API to the AI model GAN, generative adversarial network, to visualize the cloth on input image. This is the basics algorithm. From an input of a body image and a cloth image from a shop, we're going to pass it through a GAN models to create a try-on version on the input image of a person. And with AI auto motions, we create a video 3D type, so it can generate like emotions like turn around from the image or standing up in different pose. The AI algorithm mainly is are from generative adversarial networks, which is from generated data. Which is the cloth. We matching through a model GAN to get the result. These models will be trained on specific data to get the results as we need.
Hi, your time is over for pitching. So right now it's time for your Q&A. Yes.
Right.
Okay, so the judges kindly ask questions. Since you already...
Yes. Jessica. So thank you for the presentation. Good luck to the final round. I'm really excited to hear about the idea, but actually, you know, for SME in terms of the fashion business, that really look such kind of solution for them. But I just have the questions about how is it mean, can they be affordable for the solution? Because I think something about the technology will take a lot of money for them. And for SME, not really have a such kind of big investment on a technology for such kind of solution. So I just have a question for them on behalf of them. Is it affordable is it affordable? Cái này có dễ, em thấy là nó có ai cũng có thể sử dụng cái solution này được không? Ai cũng có thể trả tiền được không? Tại vì, right, in kind of technology, a lot of money wouldn't there.
Yeah, it can be affordable because it's on a multi platform. So, well, it's affordable, I think, because based on the available data nowadays, and training model is not that difficult, and we're building these not from just like just 2 days.
2 days only, because you know I haven't know the line, for example là Nike khi mà họ phát triển cái dòng giày để mà mình có thể thử online được em, this is the huge investment, so this is even more difficult, right? Because you know the fabric, foam size, are gonna be different things, not really easy at all. I'm not sure about the investment, about the cost, the budget for that. That's my questions only. But if you say for that, I'm quite confident because, you know, maybe people will love that. Okay, I just have a small question like this. Okay, maybe other chat will have more. Thank you so much.
Any other judges have questions?
So hi, Ma is Ha from UNDP Vietnam. So I just have one question for the team. So I think that we all know that like fashion industry is one of the most polluted industry in the world. So I'm just when we think about the business, we always think about the impact on the environment. So because like you have a very great idea and very convincing solution for like people when they do online shopping, they can see like how the product when they put on them, like how it fits them. So I think it's also good in terms of like environmental impact. I hope that the shopper, like they can reduce the consumption of the items that when they purchase is unfit to them. So I think it's I think in one point is really good in terms of like reducing waste. But in the other hand, I think that like maybe your product is gonna include how to say like it's gonna increase the consumption of fashion items in the market right now. So I'm just wondering, like, are you aware of the like the negative impact of the fashion industry on the environment? Or do you plan to do anything about that? Because when you like support, I think it's a great idea, but in terms when you support like people to do purchasing of fashion online fashion item, I hope that you also have a solution to how to say that, to promote responsible shopping and also like sustainable fashion. So I just curious about like, do you have any idea on that, on the sustainable fashion and responsible fashion?
Our proposed idea from the beginning is just to reduce the waste from people who buying stuff that not fit to their size. or not to fit to their style. We're not really thinking about producing another types of wasting clothing waste. But we might think that we can have other solution for this in the future.
Yes, I really hope that like when you do the apps, you also promote the responsible and sustainable fashion. So when the user and when the shopper, they do shopping, they bear in mind on that principle when they do shopping. So we can actually like have to mitigate the negative impact of fashion industry on the environment. Thank you.
We also
all right. Yes,
Okay.
wonderful. Our time is up. Thank you very much, the first team, Garment Fitting. And moving on to the second team, I also have a few reminders for everyone. Yeah. So number one, this is a hackathon. So we would love to see what you have built in the last 48 hours. So explaining to us the context and the background of your solution is great. But we also want to see how that product actually work and what you were able to build in the last 48 hours. And number two, for the judges as well, since we have 8 minutes for the teams to both pitch and for Q&A, we would love to hear your questions. We will have time. You can send your feedback to the team later after the hackathon. But right now, let's focus more on the questions for the teams to answer. Yes. And to the questions we received on the box, one thing, the team how to rotate ask, have all the judges saw the 2-minute video in the submission? Yes, the judges saw the video in the submission. However, they still want to see again how it works. So if you can make sure to mention, to show us in your pitch, the demo of your product. What did you build in the last 48 hours pretty much? That would be much more convincing. And I am speaking from my experiencing organizing 20 hackathons all around the world in the last year. So this is best practice for you, the team, in order to win the prizes and also convince the judge on your idea. Yeah. Wonderful. So now we're moving on to the next team. Plant Doctor. Welcome, Plant Doctor.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So, okay. Can you see the screen of?
Yes, we see your time start now.
Okay. Hello, we are SpyX, and today we present to you the Plant Doctor, which is an AI platform. So now I will show you the problem. So as a beginner, I feel really struggle when I got my plant got illness, and it's pretty hard to find the right solution. So it make me make my time gone a lot. Another one is that since I don't have enough experience, so I would use improper pesticides, which make my plant dead and the environment becomes polluted. So our team would provide a solution is that we will make an AI can detect the plant disease within each treatment. Also, we would have an expert community to give the farmer advices. This to be updated feature. So in this hackathon, we got an AI, which is a deep learning model. The second thing is we have built multi-platform. The third thing is we given the medication for each specific disease, and the chart is to be updated. So in terms of the product, I will show you the demo later. Don't worry about that. It's our web interface, and this is our mobile interface. We have some interesting analyze our Vietnam market. So as you can see, if you search thích trồng cây or in-house planting in Facebook, you will see a lot of groups. They contains and they really active. They got more than 2K votes per day. Another interesting is that if you search thuốc trừ sâu, which means pesticide on top 4 e-commerce kernel in Vietnam, you will see that a lot of items in there. So I would we raise a hypothesis that the in-house planting and pesticide items is a very active and potential market. In terms of the business model, we focus on the individual, corporate, and pesticide brands, while we will solve our service to the individual and corporate, and we sell our marketing package to the pesticide brands. In terms of business model, we would have to main package is standard and premium. The standard would use 5 requests per day, while the premium we will cost $0.9 per month. Of course, the standard would stay free, and we would since we want to build our customer base first. Another interesting part is that we compare our product to the competitor. So as you can see, we are the unit company that use AI technology, and we focus on Vietnam market. Another strength of our company is that we provide free service, while other company would cost you a lot of, since they use a microscopy and a biological method. This is our roadmap. The first year we would provide free service, and we focus on build our customer base and collect more data. In the second year, we would expand our data into flower. We try to release our marketing package and premium package. And the third year, we set the goal of our product, which will get 400,000 users. This foundation. Our team have 2 members. Venture. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Our team have 2 members, Levang Bon and me. We both of us are senior student. So I will thank you. I will show you the demo of our product. So this is the web demo. It's really quick. Okay. As you can see, we got a button, upload image. Yeah, you can upload multiple image in here. In here, we upload 2 image, and the model, we got a request. Yeah, as you can see, we got plant disease, symptom, and treatment, medicine too. That's right. The second thing is our mobile demo. This is our screen. So it's quite simple, and the UI is not pretty perfect. So as you can see, we input an image and we output the item. So we can connect with the pesticide brand to use this. Another feature is that if you click on the button, you will get to the shopping site of the brand. It's a great idea.
Great, thank you. Now we have time for the judges. We have 2 minutes left.
Minh ơi, congratulations.
Yeah.
So you well done, huh? I think it's quite interesting because for the farmer. So I think they can learn a lot from if they have a certain application. I just have the questions about who are your main target audience for this application?
Oh yeah. So I will show you the slide here. Yeah. Can you see?
You can tell me.
Okay, yeah. I will focus on the individual. You are in the city and you're busy, like my sister, and you want to build really quiet plants like flowers, Yeah, and since you don't have enough time, so this app will help you to do that. Another thing is that we focus on the cooperate, which means hợp tác xã, since they got a lot of individual farmer and yes, like each
I
month,
think
each
this
week.
would be good. Okay, I think this is good for the farmer more than the people in the city, because at first they don't have a separate area and they're not really suitable for pesticides, that kind of thing, right? Among in the city for those kind of stuff. So I think
Yeah.
farmers should be the one. But if we mentioned about the farmer, and we should have the right platform to connect with them. So if they have a $2 application, and then we have to develop another channel, for example, like yellow is more popular for the farmer in Vietnam, sort of thing. So the not adjustment, I just have an idea for you in terms you want, you have a chance to develop more about this. So thinking about the channel of communication for the farmer as well. And maybe it's better for the farmer, not everyone. I think so. Because, you know, I'm such kind of people in the city, I'm a citizen, not really have a time for such kind of taking plant. And even though not never think about buying some pesticides, such kind of stuff to take care, because you know something dangerous. Because you know we in a small house, right? It's just very small square.
Yeah, great idea. Thanks for your advice.
You're welcome.
Okay, speaking about the technologies, how you can collect your data in order to train your models, because it's depend on the audience you targeted.
Oh yes. In terms of the model, we use pre-trained efficient net, and in terms of the data, we use public data from Kaggle. In Kaggle, they provide a lot of public data pipelines.
But the data in Kaggle, I think that it's not so familiar with the tree in Vietnam, for example. So training data for training is very interesting. And you have how is your plan to collect the data for training? Not using from the overseas something.
Yeah, as I mentioned, in the first year, we focus on collect data, which means that we would provide free service, and when people upload that image, we can save that image, so we can expand our data. Moreover, when we focus on another things is the local architecture development department. So we can. I mean that the leader would make the farmer that you can try this app, so I would get more data. Okay, this is a great connect, to create a network of me, of our product.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Phúc Minh from the Plant Doctor team. Your time is up. I will just leave a moment for our judges to finish the scoring for the first two teams. And when the judges are ready, please let me know, give me a signal. You can type in the chat box or you can open your mic and let me know you're ready to move on to the third team. Thank you. The next team who is going to pitch is Agrigon. So make sure your pitch will be ready in just a minute after our judges finish scoring the first two teams. Hi Phương Anh, hi Bao from Agrion team. Yes. Hi Mai as well. So how many people in your team?
We have 3 members.
Great. And now you guys all know each other before the hackathon?
I know Phương Anh before the hackathon, but only got to know Bảo during this event.
Oh, okay, great. And which city are you guys in right now?
We are all in Saigon.
Great, wonderful. Yes. So our judges, give me a signal when you are ready to to hear the next pitch from the Ariane team.
Yeah, ready.
Thanks, Jessica.
Just a quick question: if we are able to show our presentation video, and then we can move on to show the demo video instead of directly pitching ourselves.
Yes, you can do that.
Oh, okay. So I think I can just show the presentation video because it's 2 minutes, and then the other 1 minute I will show the demo video for our products. It's better in short time.
Sounds good.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
kindly share your screen with us so we can see your demo video.
Mm-hmm. Do I have to share my screen now or?
Yes, Kylie, the time is starting in a bit.
Oh, okay, okay.
Can you turn on the volume so we can hear the video once? And please start from the beginning.
Can you hear it well?
Very small. Can you turn up your laptop video as well?
Turn off my laptop audio.
Yes. And you will need to share your computer audio when you share the screen.
To revolutionize the entire agricultural market.
Yes.
And let me show you how our product works. It's not only a place where you trade the products.
Can you play from the beginning?
With only pictures before making the decision. In the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, businesses have had to adjust to a new normal, especially in agriculture. We cannot afford to fold our hands and wait for COVID-19 to go away. Business must go on because seasons don't wait for you, and if you miss a season, you have lost a whole cropping cycle, and yet people have to eat. It's the 21st century, but the agricultural industry hasn't changed much. So here we are to the rescue of the crops. During the lockdown, we all saw what the farmers were facing. We thought, why can't farmers and consumers be mobilized and directly connected? We are moving from an era of smartphones to superphones with the increasing of AI on smartphones. We are living in times of a pandemic in which new normal will soon become a new future. But online shopping is always here to stay. Now you can sell and buy tons of quality mango, for example, with just a touch. There cannot be a better time than now to put out an online agricultural marketplace with AI incorporated. And that's why we founded Arian. We got a great team, a terrific product, and a big vision plan to revolutionize the entire agricultural market. And let me show you how our product works. It's not only a place where you trade the products, but you can also check the quality with only pictures before making the decision to buy. Our Arian Vision also help you predict the maturity of a crop, which allows you to plan the inventory and distribution better. Our core AI function, Arian Vision, is an application of image classification in computer vision technology. And with the ability to predict the maturity of a crop, it has avoiding food waste, better planning inventory and distribution. We are also aiming to make the user commit to reuse the packaging they use when shipping the crops. We also encourage a trade place between the livestock farmers and crop farmers, which have improved farmers' income as well as benefit the environment. Also, in the future, as we roll our database, we plan to develop other features such as mobile payment KYC, AI chatbot, sentiment analysis, and location mapping along the way. Thank you.
Okay, so for the demo video, this is basically how our product works. For the task flow of an app user, when they upload the photo, and we evaluate the quality of the products using the photo uploaded straight from the app of the sellers. Yep. And this is how a user use our aerial vision, the camera AI directly to check the quality of a product. I think our team actually demo on the Drea Mango's product, and I think it has turned out well as well. Our teammate Bảo developer has demo on real mangoes, but it's okay. Okay. Yeah, so I think we're done with our pitching and time for the Q&A.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Team Arion. Now we have time for the judges for Q&A.
Yes. I'm Hưng. I have a question about the technology for your team.
Yes.
Can you tell us more detail about your AI algorithm? How did you get the data source, and how about the accuracy? And why did you choose the AI algorithm?
Okay, so I think Bảo will answer these questions, but can he answer in Vietnamese?
Yes.
Okay, Bảo ơi em
Dạ
em
alo.
nói.
Dạ ban giám khảo có nghe rõ em nói không ạ?
Yes. Keep speaking.
Dạ thì hiện tại là em đang train model bằng Teachable Machine, thì cái model train từ Teachable Machine chính là TensorFlow. Em chọn công nghệ này là tại vì nó có thể export ra TensorFlow.js là để có thể mình triển khai trên web, và TensorFlow Lite là để mình triển khai trên cả mobile app. Còn về dữ liệu thì hiện tại thì tại vì chỉ trong vòng 24 giờ thì tụi em vẫn chưa thể tìm ra nguồn dữ liệu lớn bao gồm nhiều loại xoài khác nhau, cho nên là tụi em đã thu thập dữ liệu thủ công thôi ạ.
So I can clarify, like Bảo bought like a mango in good condition and a mango in bad condition, and then he filmed every angle of the mangoes, and then he export it to in like 1,000 of pictures, and then import it for the database.
Yeah. And how about the accuracy?
Dạ
I
hiện
think...
Dạ hiện tại thì em có test ở trên web. Em có ghi cách test bản demo này ở trên GitHub của em luôn ạ. Thì độ chính xác khá là cao ạ. Thậm chí là em để quả xoài ở một cái nền background khác thì nó vẫn nhận diện được đâu là xoài còn tốt và đâu là xoài đã bị hư ạ.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Great. Any other question from the judge?
Hello. Nói đến việc chính xác của việc đo độ chất lượng của trái ấy, thì ví dụ như mình là người đi mua hàng đi, thì mình mua quả táo chẳng hạn, thì với những quả bị tẩm ướp á, thì bề ngoài nó rất là tươi và đẹp á, thì các bạn xử lý những thông tin như vậy kiểu gì?
Để em lặp lại câu hỏi của chị, ý là chị hỏi về cái trái mà ở ngoài nhìn nó ẩm ướt còn tươi hả chị, hay sao ạ?
Không, nghĩa là với những cái loại quả mà khi mình mua á, mình thấy là bề ngoài nó rất là đẹp, nó không có hiệu gì là bị hỏng hết á, bởi vì là những cái loại quả đấy nó đã được tẩm ướp rồi á. Thế thì cái hệ thống của các bạn sẽ xử lý cái thông tin như vậy như thế nào để đảm bảo độ chính xác?
Chị nghĩ câu hỏi nó sẽ, chị share thêm một cái idea theo câu hỏi này nữa là cái cách mà để, tại vì cái đây là một cái big data rất là lớn ha, để mình hiểu nó không chỉ là quả xoài, nó rất là nhiều loại quả khác nhau, thì làm sao tụi em có thể thu thập được cái data đó để mình có thể làm cái bit match, thì cuối cùng mình mới machine learning mình biết là cái quả nó bị vậy thì nó như thế nào. Chính xác là có rất nhiều những cái situation khác nhau khi mà cái hình không chưa có đủ thể hiện được, thì ví dụ như vậy thì cách mình thu thập data.
Dạ, thực ra Bảo nói trước đi em.
Dạ thì ở trong khuôn khổ một cuộc thi hackathon trong 48 giờ thì ý tưởng ban đầu của nhóm tụi em là sẽ thực hiện trên tất nhiên là không chỉ mỗi quả xoài ạ, nhưng mà tại vì để dễ trong việc thực hiện kịp trong 48 giờ và nhanh chóng có demo thì tụi em mới chọn một quả cụ thể là quả xoài rồi ạ.
Để mà trả lời thì là thực ra tụi em ban đầu cũng có nghĩ tới cả cách mà tìm database, vì hiện tại tụi em khi mà trao đổi với mentor là anh Kiến á, thì anh cũng nói là chỉ có Đại học Sư phạm Kỹ thuật có thực hiện cái về bài luận văn về cái vấn đề này thì nó khá là khó về để tìm cơ sở dữ liệu cho rất là nhiều loại nông sản và nhiều loại trái cây. Thì tụi em cũng nghĩ đó là còn tùy với lại nguồn nhân lực của tụi em, thì em cũng nghĩ đến tìm nhân lực và chụp hình trực tiếp hoặc là sử dụng hình ảnh khi mà người dùng up lên, nhưng mà cái đó thực sự là khó và đúng là nó khó thiệt. Và cái vấn đề mà ở ngoài nhìn tươi nhưng mà chất lượng không biết được, tại vì do là mình tẩm thuốc hay gì đó, tụi em cũng đã có nghĩ qua rồi. Thì cái giải pháp mà tụi em đã nghĩ đầu tiên sẽ là verify lại cái người seller đó, tức là họ sẽ cái trang trại hay cái nông trại của họ sẽ có giấy phép hoặc là một cái loại giấy chứng nhận nào đó từ hợp tác xã là họ cam kết không sử dụng thuốc trừ sâu hay là không sử dụng những cái loại phân bón hóa học mà gây ảnh hưởng đến cây trồng. Thì khi mà họ post lên cái app của tụi em thì sẽ có dấu verify là hoặc là những cái giấy tờ chứng nhận đó để xác minh là cái trang trại hay gì đó của họ là không.
Yes, your time is up, Arigon. So I have to interrupt you here. It would be great if you can just summarize your discussion in a few sentences for our judge, Morgan, so she could understand the conversation, because it was in Vietnamese before and she have some trouble understanding it.
So in conclusion, I think Judge Hưng Lê asked about the AI algorithm, and also Judge asked us how we solve the problem of when a user use our camera to check the quality of like a fruit, but in the same, for example, in a market, but like from the outside it looks very good, but like we not sure about the actual quality, because maybe it has been like, you know, have some chemical inside or something like that. So for the accuracy of the AI algorithm, our Bảo tested and the accuracy is pretty high, even in different backgrounds. And so for our solution for the question of Judge Mer, I think we will verify the sellers or the people who use our app, where they have more certificates or like some confirmation from the like from Verifone or something for the certificate that they will be not using any chemicals for the food.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Mai. Yeah, thank you for quickly recapping the discussion in English. Great. So now we'll just leave a moment for our judges to fill out the score for Arigon team. And the next team is Huri. The Huri team will speak in Vietnamese, and I will have them translate into English.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I can speak English. So
okay, great.
It's okay.
Great. Yep. And also, everyone, before the Huri team start, then I would like to clarify, as we have a participant asking questions here. About our pitching, in total, each time we still have 8 minutes in total, including both the pitching and the Q&A. So the best practice is you, in these 8 minutes, you spend 2 minutes on your presentation, 1 minute showing your demo, and leaving 5 minutes for the judges to ask you questions. So you still have a total of 8 minutes to present a solution, show the demo, and interact with the judges. And we recommend best practices for your team in order to show more effectively what you have done. All right, the judges, give me a heads up when you are ready for the next team, Huri. So Team Huri, how many people you have in your team?
Oh, just 2 people.
Oh, just 2 people. So you have Lon and
Yeah.
who else in your team?
Excuse me, can you repeat again?
Oh, I saw that you have Nhân and Luan. So both you guys in the in the team, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
Yeah.
I can see your screen. But if you can turn to the presentation, that would be great.
Yeah.
The judges up. So can you just give me a heads up when you finish with the scoring? So we can move on to the next team. Thank you. So Team Huri, is this your first time joining a hackathon?
No, the second time.
Second time. Wow.
Yeah.
Great. All right. So now the judges are ready. So the time will start. Welcome, Team Huri.
Okay, hello everyone. The agricultural sector is considered as an essential industry in current COVID-19 pandemic. However, the pandemic has shown many outstanding issues that have not been effectively resolved, such as firstly, more agricultural products came from small and medium business that do not qualify for export. Secondly, the agricultural byproducts have not been used effectively. Thirdly, due to social distancing, it's difficult for farmers to get direct advice from experts. Finally, knowledge and experience are also a major barrier to entering the industry, especially for young business. To solve the both problem, we created Huri, the mobile app help monitor and protect crop health and support the transition to circular economy model with AI technology for small and medium business operating in the agriculture sector. Hori has following differences. Firstly, besides the searching function by chat, the AI system to recognize and diagnose the disease, then provide information, solution, and medicine. Currently, our model is over 90% accurate and will be higher if we have more data, especially how we focus on organic solution to treat disease, have limit the use of chemical pesticide and make use of what already there. If the way are not efficient, we introduce the pesticide with low chemical content and friendly with the environment. User can order right on the app and hurry link with the e-commerce site. Secondly, is the plant disease monitoring system. User can create track record for certain crop with a specific code. Then each time using the AI recognition function, the user just need to enter that code and the system will evaluate the status of the crop based on photo taken by the user in the past and in at most region. Thirdly, the information proposal system will customize by machine learning from the data we collect from a user. Hori will propose relevant information about circular economy that user can apply based on what user have. For example, this person is growing on apple tree, and we can suggest the way that we can utilize the waste from this tree planning. This approach can help users save cost, generate more profit, and increase user knowledge and awareness of circular economy. For is in the future, we want to integrate our AI model into farm camera or camera from drone, so that we can quickly detect disease crop. Since then, there will be timely and effective support measure. And in the future, we plan to build a website version to approach more customer. We expect three main source of revenue. The first one is subscription. The second one is commission based on product that customer buy on the app. And the first one is installation fees using AI model on other device like camera or drone. We hope this is an effective solution to support and motivate small and medium enterprise in agricultural sector to transition to more efficient circular economy. Yeah, thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Team Huri. And now we have time for the judges to ask questions.
Hello, Team Rory. This is Morgan from UNDP. Thank you very much for your presentation. I have a few questions, please. The first one relates to the circular economy. So can you expand a little bit more how do you plan to use the crop residue? And can you explain a bit more how you plan to integrate the circular economy principle in the mobile app? The second question I have is what are the incentives for the farmers to use your app, and who are your competitors in the market, and what's your main, if you have the time to think about it, what's your main differentiation? And the third question and final question from my side would be, can you tell us a little bit more about your team, and if you have a scientific background, in agriculture or a natural resources background in order to inform the recommendation that you will make on the app. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So about the first, your question, Nhân, can you take back the slide 3, the information proposal system? No. Yeah. That's it. So to transfer to circular economy is so difficult for people nowadays because it's not clearly. So we focus on raising awareness and the knowledge for farmers to transfer for circular economy by the way that we collect the data from the operation of user in this app. For example, you used to recognize system to diagnose apple tree. So we can know that you plant a apple tree. So we will propose all information or tip or news about apple tree can make circular information like the waste of apple tree can do anything else. So that is the first question. The second question is about the main competitor. Yeah. I think there are a few competitors out there. For example, in this hackathon, we have a few competitors like the other group. Yeah. But the main advantage, the main strength for us is we focus on natural solution. We focus on everything natural, yeah. And about the team, we have 2 team member. I'm Luân. Yeah. I'm study marketing and market analysis in Moscow, Russia.
Hi dear,
And
your time is
I am
up.
the founder.
Yes, your time is up. Yep. And do you have a demo to share with the judges? Hi Luân,
Yeah.
hi Nhân.
Nhân. Hey Nhân.
Right. So you can. Did you include this in the link to your submission? We can see it.
I include on the GitHub.
Okay. So if you can share the link with us, we will send to our judges to review. Yeah, because right now your time is up, so we need to move on to the next team. Yes. All right. Thank you very much, Team Huri.
Thank you.
Yes, as I mentioned, it's always the best practices to show your demo in your pitch. So make sure at least to spend a minute to show the judges what you have built. I will leave some time for the judges to finish scoring for Huri while we are getting ready for the next team. Dr. Assistant AI. Hi, Tan.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, good. How are you going?
Good too. Which city are you in now?
Yeah. So I just tried to speak and the camera and just share screen also.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, just wait 1 second for the judges to fill out.
Yeah, of course.
And you have other team members joining you, or is will be you presenting?
We have the team member just right here also.
Great. And I'm just curious, which city are you joining us from?
From Hanoi.
Okay, so we are neighbor here. Our team is also in Hanoi at the moment, and I know many of our judges are based in Hanoi.
Oh wow!
Great. So judges, please let me know in the chat box when you're ready to move on to Dr. Assistant AI. And I am curious, the team, how is your hackathon experience so far? How was the last 48 hours?
So I think that's why it's the first time we joined like the hackathon, and the last 48 hours is really stressful because we had to prepare a lot of things, speak, coding, and a lot of things had to do.
Great. Yep. Yes. So for your team and for the last few teams who have left pitching, I would like to emphasize one more time that the presentation is great, but also make sure you have time for your demo. So have you got your demo ready to show too?
Yes. I will talk a little bit about problem and solution, and we will give you a demo also. So can I start right now?
That would be great. You can start once the judges are ready. Are you ready, judges?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Wonderful. So go ahead.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, let's start. So, hi everyone. So I would like to promote my project about Dr. Assistant AI. So what is it? We talk about our team. We are AI Hub and stand for AI Hanoi. And our mission is we want to bring the better service in Vietnamese healthcare. And what is the problem? We have 10% of Vietnamese population. They have the problem with the stomach disease or digestive disease. And we have over 10,000 people, they got the stomach cancer each year. And the rate of missing police during the no soil is really high, from 20% to 40%. And missing police means we have to cancel. So what is solution? We build and we create the AIs. They can detect and identify the police. This can reduce the missing grade and human error. And also, this also provide the report form easy to read. So let me show you a demo. On that one, you can see the screen right here. That's the doctor screen. So the doctor, they can upload the image. I just pick one right here. They can detect, you see, they can detect and segment the police with the blue one. Let me choose another one. The real one from my data, just right here. Also, the doctor also made the video also around 1 or 2 seconds. The AI can detect and segment the police just right here. Let me go back. So about we use the deep learning. So we have we have to import the photo, and we have to create the new the AI model. They can give they can segment and identify the police. So let's talk about the business and the marketing and how we can become a real product and we can sell that one. So on competitive advantage, we are the first team who can apply the AI in no soil technology in Vietnam, and that one is the AI for Vietnamese hospital by Vietnamese people. And we also have the Vietnamese tech support 24 hours on every day, and that's easy to investment. The market share. So on my research, so in 1 year we have the 5 million times of people they know soy, and the average price is 1 million Vietnam dong each time, and the market is worth around 5,000 billion Vietnam dong. And the targets is have only two targets on the private clinics and the public hospital. In Vietnam, we have a lot of the private, around 1,000 private clinics, and we have 1,000 over 1,000 public hospital. So the first one, we apply for products for some private clinics, and then we can provide a free version for 1 month. So how we can sell the product? We have two types of sale on-premise software. This means we come to the hospital, we install and run on site, and the price is 130 million Vietnam dollars per year. And for your private clinics, we can sell with like 6 million Vietnam dollars per month. And that's why we have like just only 20 gigabyte cloud storage per license, and we can have a touch spot also. So talk about the future. So right now we focus on introduce and promote our product to all Vietnamese private clinics and hospital, and then we can develop more future about what a feature like we can estimate the size of the bullet, or we can sing or swimming with the tour. Yes, I think everything.
Great, thank you. Do you want to show us the demo?
Yeah, show them right here. Let me show you again. Like the doctor just can upload right here the video or it's made. Yes. And any question for?
Hello em. Chị cảm ơn về phần trình bày vừa rồi. Chị rất là thích cái phần này. Just I have the questions about professional, because you know it's requires a lot of professional from a doctor for that, so we can give some prediction for the patients, that kind of stuff. So how we can choose about accuracies about this?
Chị có thể repeat again vì em nghe không.
Chị nói về cái tính chính xác, tại vì cái này nó tức là em sẽ sử dụng AI để em cuối cùng sẽ giúp doctor người ta predict được những cái bệnh nào có thể liên quan sau quá trình nội soi, đúng không? Nhưng mà cái độ chính xác, độ chính xác của kết quả đó.
Em có một bạn teammate chuyên về AI thì bạn sẽ nói là chị nha.
Okay, so about our research, we are team in from the Stoke University, ongoing research in the medical image. So this is I'm sure my model can review and create the accuracy from image. So in this model, we score by the F-mode score, not accuracy score. And F-mode score we pass 19%. Yes.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Thank you for the team. So I have one question about the technologies. How do you have AI model for process real-time images? For example, you get the images real-time from your doctors, or how you use your model to get the image, to get the frame of the sequence of the images. How is your model to get real times?
To answer your question, to real time, I think when the doctor using this model, when the doctor is a colonoscopy, my model.
Chị nghĩ là em có thể nói tiếng Việt đi.
Cái này thì có thể. Thì để trả lời cho câu hỏi là real time thì chỉ đơn giản là mô hình sẽ nhận ảnh đầu vào từ phía bác sĩ. Bác sĩ sẽ có một cái màn hình nội soi. Sau thì mô hình thì sẽ có một cái bạn về kỹ thuật ấy thì sẽ lấy cái API từ cái máy ảnh nội soi đó. Sau đó thì sẽ lấy cái máy ảnh nội soi đó thì mô hình sẽ xử lý cái ảnh đó luôn. Gọi là cái video thực tế nó chỉ là ảnh để chúng ta trích xuất ra và chúng ta sẽ xử lý real time cái ảnh đó luôn.
Yes.
Ok, cái ý của mình ở đây là bao nhiêu ảnh tại vì trong một series như ảnh như thế thì sẽ có thể cắt được khá nhiều các cái lớp ảnh và có thể vị trí này tốt, vị trí khi không tốt thì em có cái công nghệ hoặc là cái định hướng gì cho việc là cắt một cái dừng ở một cái hình ảnh nào để lấy vào.
Thì với cái mô hình này đã được train với lượng data lớn rồi thì cũng đã test thử với các cái dữ liệu sample thì đã đưa ra cái kết quả khá tốt. Thì nếu mà trong trường hợp mà có những các cái mô hình kiểu như là các bệnh viện tư mà muốn kiểu như là muốn improve cái độ chính xác, họ có thể là gửi bên em data để em sẽ tập trung vào cải tiến với dữ liệu của máy, gọi là với cái thiết bị của họ. Có thể là từng thiết bị thì sẽ có những các cái tính chất khác nhau, thì khi đó thì sẽ có những cái mô hình AI thì sẽ custom cho từng cái dữ liệu đó của từng bệnh viện.
Yes.
Okay.
And any question?
In my opinion, I don't think the hospital would buy your products, but I think the company who produce the medical machines, they would buy your products so that they can embed it into the machine they use to diagnose the symptom of the patient, so that by the doctor, when they use the machine, they can have the result right away, rather than waiting. The doctor send the image into your apps and then they have the result.
Yes.
Does it make sense? Do you think it's more feasible than you develop a separate apps and then you just sell to the clinics? But currently they are fine with that.
Sorry, I don't understand what you say.
Chị thấy là các bệnh viện bây giờ thì họ đang hài lòng với cái kết quả của họ rồi, nhưng chị không nghĩ là họ sẽ trả tiền để mua cái sản phẩm của em để có một cái kết quả giống họ và gần đúng như họ. Thì nếu nên các em nên bán sản phẩm này cho cái công ty mà sản xuất cái máy nội soi ấy, và nhúng nó vào cái máy đấy ấy, thì kết quả nó sẽ được đi ra ngay sau khi mà bác sĩ dùng.
Dạ vâng, thì em muốn trả lời câu hỏi này thì thật sự thì hiện tại theo research của em á, thì trong một số nghiên cứu á, thì có rất nhiều chẩn đoán bị sai và bị miss cái polyp khối u này, nhưng mà bởi vì khi mà dẫn đến miss khối u này á, thì nó sẽ dẫn đến việc mà bệnh nhân sẽ bị ung thư rất là nhiều. Vì cái này thì chúng ta có thể kết hợp với lại công ty sản phẩm nội soi để kết hợp và để phát triển ra thành một cái real time product. Nhưng mà nếu một số bệnh viện thì người ta sẽ cái như vậy, một số bệnh viện, có rất nhiều bệnh viện sẽ sử dụng nhiều loại máy khác nhau, chúng ta không thể đồng hóa được hoặc kết hợp được với tất cả các công ty mà về nội soi, vì em thấy có rất nhiều product về máy nội soi trên thị trường, và mỗi bệnh viện sẽ sử dụng một máy khác nhau, và có thể mỗi phòng khám tư nhân sử dụng một máy khác nhau, không có đồng hóa được. Cho nên phương pháp hiện tại của em là bác sĩ có thể nếu có thể chúng ta có thể kết hợp với một công ty, hoặc phương pháp của bên em thì vẫn là hợp lý hơn, bởi vì nó chắc chắn, bởi vì là cái tỷ lệ mix của cái khối u này quá nhiều, mà cái giá nó cũng không quá trên bao nhiêu so với cái giá, ví dụ như là một lần nội soi chỉ mất 1 triệu, mà nếu mà tính theo cái giá của em cung cấp cho cái gói mỗi tháng thì tính ra một lần nội soi bệnh viện thì bỏ thêm chi phí có tầm 50 cho đến 70 ngàn cho một cái gói của em, thì điều đó sẽ mang lại hiệu quả tốt hơn, mà nó sẽ mang lại tính chính xác tốt hơn, mà tiết kiệm năng lực nhiều hơn. Đã muốn trình bày như
The
vậy.
time is up.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you very much, team.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Right. I will leave a moment for the judges to fill out the score for the team. The next team after Doctor Assistant AI is Good Made. Hi, Sunha.
Hi.
Hi there.
I just figure out how to share my screen.
You know how to? Do you need instructions?
Yeah, maybe. Could you show me how to share my screen? This is the first time I use Zoom, so.
Yes, no worries. So there's a bar, the toolbar at the bottom of your screen, and then you will see a green button called Share Screen.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so we are all seeing your screen right now. Yep.
Okay, may I start?
Presentation. Just in a moment.
Okay, sure.
Yes, our judges. So now we're moving on to the next team, Good Made. Go ahead.
The garment industry had long played The garment industry had long played an important role in economic development and in solving social problems in Vietnam, creating jobs for many workers. However, the more products and the diversified design and products produced, the garment industry has serious effect to the environment. Each month, garment enterprise in Vietnam release about 2,000 tons of clothes waste into the environment living and to the common ecosystem. To solve that problem, I propose a solution that is encourage people to recycle used clothes, sell and handmade products, and used clothing, and from the product made from used clothes. That's why Good May come from. Good May is an AI-based application that recommends handmade products can be made from used clothes, and connecting, sharing, and selling handmade products. Good May very easy to use. You just need to click the Make New Good button to start, and then Good May will scan your used clothes. Good May will recommend some handmade item or products you can make from your clothes or used clothing. Select an item and it will show you how to make it detailedly. Start to make your own in case you won't be able to make by yourself. You can hire the tailor. The tailor will help you with the rest. You can also sell or sharing handmade item to the person in need, or share your own recipe to the community. About my target, of course, the first thing is the tailor, the next in normal clothes, as well as used clothes. And the next is people who love handmade products, about from 10 to 40 years old. And the next one is people who love to make handmade products. Normally is a female or and from 10 to 14 years old. And about the plans, in next 3 months, I will build out the fully functional prototype and increase user experience, improve and deploy AI model to testing. And finally, it finished and launch GoodMay as soon as possible. Finally, I hope that GoodMay will contribute to reducing amount of clothes related to the environment and creating more income and hobby for everyone. Good things just come when you made. And my name is Nguyễn Sơn Hà, a solo participation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sunha, with good made. Wonderful. You have a demo to show us, or you like to move to the Q&A?
I will show the video demo once again. Yes, that's all.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, good made team. I would like to invite the judges to share your questions.
Thank you. And Sunha, I just have a small questions about how can you think you can monetize from this application? Making revenue, I mean.
The revenue stream, I just think about it, but the first time I want to contribute to the community after Vietnamese community after the COVID-19, so I don't think about the revenue first. So maybe in the future I will the user will pay 10% commission of each transaction when they buy handmade products on GoodMade.
I think it's a good idea. I love it.
Thank you.
So speaking about the technology, could you speak more about the AI model in order to make the personalized for the people? What is your AI models in your systems?
Yes, in GoodMade, I currently use the clothes classification. So I use the fashion amnest from Google to train my model. So my GoodMade just scanning and classify what type of clothes and give the recommend. So I use the fashion amnest is a famous everyone who know machine learning will know that to train the model. So in the future, yes, I will use some recommendation system to improve the user experience and the personalization. Yes, thank you. That's all.
So hi, thank you very much for your presentation, and I personally really love the idea, and I think it's an amazing. So so I just have like one question, just similar to like Morgan. I would like to know more about the circular economy principle and aspect in your app and also in your business model.
With GoodMade, the user can use recycle or reuse their used clothes to make to another products. The user can also sell their product after they made it to the other people in it. That's I think the economy circle in GoodMade.
Yes, I think it's indeed like a great example of circular economy. So one more question, like how do you approach your target customer? Because I noticed that you have the seller and also you have the shopper, right? So so you're gonna create the marketplace for the for both of them. And so I'm just wondering like what is your plan to approach your target customer and target sellers, the handmade like makers?
Yeah, the selling and buying system in GoodMate, is not the focus, or it's not that the target GoodMate. Thôi em sẽ trả lời câu này bằng tiếng Việt nhé. Cái vấn đề mua bán là thì GoodMate không hướng đến cái việc mua bán mà chỉ là hướng đến cái việc tái sử dụng cái sản phẩm, cái áo quần đã qua sử dụng của người dùng thôi. Còn cái việc mua bán thì em sử dụng cái mô hình mua bán của Chợ Tốt, đó là chỉ đăng thông tin của người mua và người cần, nếu cần thì chỉ có thể liên hệ hoặc là nhắn tin với người bán để sau đó có những cái thông tin mua bán về giá cả riêng thì hai người sẽ trao đổi với nhau. Còn group đây thì chỉ tập trung vào việc đó là tái sử dụng, gợi ý tái sử dụng những cái sản phẩm đã qua sử dụng thôi. Cảm ơn.
Chị nghĩ đấy cũng là một bước rất là tốt rồi, và nếu mà tạo cho cái ứng dụng này là một cái market platform để cho những bạn bán đồ tái chế và tái sử dụng và đồ handmade ấy, thì nó sẽ còn tuyệt vời hơn nữa. Rồi, cảm ơn em.
Em cảm ơn chị.
Great, your time is up. Thank you very much, Team GoodMate. Yes, so Morgan, Team GoodMate just answered the questions of Ha, saying that commercial is not their main purpose. So they would like to focus more on the reusing aspect, as in circular economy, to work with the app. So that's what they want to do.
Yes, but they still like keep how to say, like they have the function where the seller, they can introduce their product so that like they can connect the seller and the buyers.
Yeah,
but they don't commercialize the product, but they still have the platform for the seller to introduce their products. Yes.
Right. Thank you. I will just leave a moment for our judges to fill out the score for GoodMate. Thank you very much, Sunha, for presenting. The next team we have here is Crimson Team. Hi, Crimson Team. I saw we have here Anh Khoa and Minh Quân. Hi, guys.
Hi, sorry a little bit because like my house out of electricity right now, so I've actually come to a coffee shop for the internet. So sorry for the sound.
No worries. Great to have you. And Hoa Anh, I saw you have a virtual background quite unique. What is that?
I actually study at New York University, so this is my the Washington Square where my school is.
Oh, gotcha. So are you in New York now, or where are you in now?
I'm in Vietnam right now.
Gotcha. Great.
Can everybody see my background?
Yes, we can see your screen. So you can start your presentation. Let's welcome Crimson Team.
Right. Welcome to Crimson Team, and my team has 4 persons. 2 from engineering, or actually 1 from freshman university and 1 ninth grade student. So we really want to promote sustainability, and for us, recycling is a very important process because without recycling, we cannot rotate our resources around the economic system. And by improving the recycling system, we can ensure that all resources are being used in the most efficient way and in the most durable way. In Vietnam, the problem is more complicated. Like for me, I actually recycle in my home, but when the trash collector comes, they actually just collect the trash and push all of them inside a same Like I same place and all my source area actually just went out. I don't get sourced anymore. So we come up with a solution, and my engineering Nhâm Quân will talk about it. Quân ơi, are you there?
Yeah, hi. So I'll try to make this quick. I'll make a quick demo of the app. Okay. Can you stop sharing the screen so that I can?
Right.
Okay. Right. Okay, so let's say you want to like throw away this electric fan. You can. Well, the app will know that it is an electric fan, and you can use categorize to know what it is. And let's say you want to throw away this harmonica, for example. Okay, so the app will say that it's a harmonica, and you can categorize it, and it is metal waste. And for example, if you want to throw away these boxes, it will know that it is a carton. Yeah, so that is a quick demo of the app. Why can you share the slides so that I can talk about the future features?
Okay.
Yes, so we have a few further features that we can implement about like working with the tech. Our team have a specialist in AI, Leo Su, that he can talk about that if the churches want to know more. But I will talk about the feature things that we can add to the app so that people will be more incentivized to use the app. So the first is a point system. So we can like determine if the product is how recyclable the product is and add a point system to the user like account. And we can also make a pickup system if multiple people use it. And we can send requests to garbage collection companies so that they can pick up specialized products such as electronic waste or hazardous waste. We can also implement a route system for the collection companies, but that is something can only be implemented if there are a lot of people using the app. Yeah.
And that's come to our next step for the future after the hackathon. First, we will come to the incubator. So we will try to get more capital support, mentorship, and software servers to get access to the market. Also, we will start to collaborate with companies from recycling service, from household where we can sell smart recycle bins, and we can also support logistic company for them to sorting out the material resources. And we want to become more sustainable in the future by encourage reuse. Maybe in the future we will be able to like identify with which products is in good use or not in good use anymore to emphasize on reusability. And then we will try to support the transportation system, the sorting system to ensure that the product will be more recyclable within the economy. We will aim to promote reverse logistics also. So how can we collect trash effectively from the household back to the manufacturing? And that's our presentation. I hope you like it.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, team. Yes, we have time for one question from the judge.
So thank you for the team. So speaking about for the AI technologies, could you tell more about what's the technologies AI and what's the step your AI technology involved much?
I'm sorry, could you please repeat the question?
Okay, so in how your system, in how your process, what is the AI model, AI system? I mean, AI model. What is involved to improve your process or solve something process? Because from your presentations, it's not so clear of the AI aspect here.
Yeah, of course. So for the sake of the hackathon, we used a TensorFlow image classification model to classify each object to its corresponding waste category.
However, we were only able to achieve I think it was a 73% training accuracy. And then if we had a little bit more time, we would have maybe swapped out our TensorFlow model with Keris's Inception V3 model. And then we would feed in more data and fine tune our neural network.
What kind of your data you collected for training your models during the hackathon? And it's the first. And second, what is your data in the futures you expect to collect in order to train your model, in order to classify what is used, what is not good, something like this, please?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what your question is.
Okay, để train cái model của em thì
Let me translate. She wants to ask like, from which source you will use to train the model?
Oh,
which
yeah.
data source?
Yeah, so we will. So during the hackathon, we used Kaggle. Kaggle had a very good data set, and we were able to use Keris's data augmentation to generate more samples. And then in the future, to make our model more accurate, we would probably do some more web scraping as well.
Hi, I would like to add more into level 2 answer. And we discussed about the problem, and we found two directions to approach this problem. And one is to like classify what the object is, and one is to like categorize the object straight away. The user will have the choice to choose between, because there are multiple pros and cons of each solution. But for gathering data, in order to score data, we can use other solutions as well, manual categorization, or we can also like scrape online shopping websites that have very like nicely separated categories.
Yeah, I have one question, please, from UNDP Vietnam. Can you expand a little bit on who are your, I think the technology is really great and really interesting, but we would like to hear more, who are your customer market? Who do you think you would sell this technology to, or who will be your partner? Thank you.
That's a very interesting question, because we aim to provide like smart recycle bins for for the household, for the customer, so we can manufacturing ourselves. We can also sell this product to a logistics firm, and even we can sell for Leo company. He's a very young engineering. He has a robotic startup where he has a like humanoid robotic, which can manufacture, like sorting out waste, to actually implement into his products and try to sell it to the customer who want to sort out information, even in warehouse. And some of our customers can be seen here, which is the government orientation on like environment sorting, and even some smart cities, some real estate company that want to implement smart city and green city.
Great, thank you very much, team. Thank you very much. And now we will just take a few moments for our judges to fill out the score. Thank you, the Crimson team. The next team coming up next is Link or Green Earth team. I saw we have Ali's here. Hi, Ali.
Hey guys, hi. Can you all see me? Oh, hear me?
Yes, we can all hear you. Where are you joining us from?
I'm in Pakistan, and my teammate is Vietnamese, so very excited to be here.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm so glad that our competition reaches also Pakistan participation. Wonderful.
Thank you. And I'm a previous hackathon winner for AngelX, so I saw this event and I was happy to join. So should I get started or?
Sure. Just a moment, our judges is filling out the score.
Okay, yeah, perfect, absolutely.
So what time is it in Pakistan?
It's I'm 2 hours behind you, so it's 4:30. But I've been up for like 2 days, so I haven't had much sleep actually. Yeah.
Yes. You will soon in just a bit. I'm
Exactly,
sure our hard
yep.
work will pay off in some way. Yeah.
It paid off. I mean, I'm happy that I was able to actually build my demo and finish in time, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Yes, that's great. So our judges is ready. So now the time is yours, Ling team.
Okay, hey guys, so I'm introducing the next series to you guys, and the next series is gonna have a Vietnamese name, Lin. So my teammate helped me come up with this name. So what is Lin? So basically, this is an assistant that can process natural language commands and do complex tasks for you in real life. So imagine having an assistant that you could just give any command to. You could say any complex command to it, and it would just carry them out. So you could say like, what's the total number of orders that I have? What's the total revenue from my last 3 orders? And it would just give that to you in like a second. Like imagine having, the guy from Star Trek who could just do computations in his head. That's what Lin would do for you. So in this demo, it's focused at like stores and shops. So it would do calculations and carry out tasks for shop owners. And so basically my technology, I'm using semantic parsing to parse out commands into computer functions. So if you say total number of total revenue, that would be parsed into a computer function that would actually do the calculation, like a lambda function that would calculate it and then return the result. So that's the technology background, but here onto the demo. So in this demo, this is basically like a store where the shop owner can tell it what they want to do, and it would just do it. So if I say add, if I say add, or I can say buy 10 oranges. So that's basically me telling the shop owner that I added 10 oranges. I could call it anything. I could say buy 10 monkeys, buy 10 monkeys. So now 10 monkeys are in my stock, and their price randomly has been set to $5, but I can say set monkeys price to $2. So now each monkey is now worth $2. And of course, it's a little bit tedious here, but in the real product, this will have autocomplete. This will maybe you could use voice instead of typing. So this is just for demo purposes. So price has been updated. And so let's say that I get an order for 5 monkeys. So say sell 5 monkeys. So I don't need to say sold 5 monkeys. So I don't need to say the exact the total amount. I don't need to calculate it. I can just tell it like, hey, I sold 5 monkeys. It's just gonna calculate. Okay, each monkey is worth $10, $2. So the total amount is like $10. So if I can just ask how much total revenue. It says $10. And so this could, imagine this happens like a few more times. Sell 2 monkeys. Okay, more, sell 1 monkey. And then let's, so 1 monkeys. So this is just a hackathon. So obviously in real life, I would have better spell correction detection. So now let's say I try to sell 10 more monkeys, and I forgot that I only had 10 monkeys to start with. So now it's going to tell me, hey, you don't have 10 monkeys. So I can then ask it how many monkeys left, and it's going to tell me I have 2 monkeys left. So then I can say how much revenue for monkeys, how much. So imagine I had multiple products. I could say, so if I had multiple products, I just wanted to know how much revenue for monkeys, and I would say how much revenue for monkeys. If I just wanted to say how much revenue overall, I would just say how much total revenue. So and this is live right now, so you can try it out yourself as well, and you can also watch my demo video. Okay, so back to sort of the future of this. So obviously this could be built out to be, for example, you could say you could give it like and command. You could say refund last 2 orders and add 3 monkeys. So you could tell it to do multiple things in one go, and it would just carry those out for you. Or you could say like undo my last action, or file my tax returns, or calculate my tax returns. Or you could say how much you could use it to forecast demand. You could say based on my how much I've sold of monkeys last week, do I need to buy more monkeys? And it will sort of forecast the demand for you. It could say, no, you already have enough stock, you shouldn't buy anymore. So that would help in like waste elimination and waste prevention, and sort of for the circular economy for the future. Yeah, so I think there's a lot of potential here, and this is just scratching the surface. But this is yeah, I'm happy to answer any sort of questions or share any thoughts. Thank you for watching. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Team Ling.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah,
any questions from the judges?
Yeah, thank you for your presentation. So I want to ask that. So we know that this product is already built before, I think, and what is the difference like after 2 days of hackathon? So can you tell us?
Sorry, this product was not built at all. Did you mean because I'm using some of the design, some of the front end features, but the back end has been completely built over this hackathon, which you can see on the GitHub repo as well. Yeah.
And
so I'm yep. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, like during 2 days of hackathon, I just want to know that what is the difference? Like, what is the improvement of the developments during the 2 days of hackathon?
Well, everything has been built during the 2 days. So the only thing that I had in my last project was just the design and the template, just the front end code. All of the back end code has been built over the hackathon. So all of the semantic parsing that I'm using, that was done over the hackathon. Because if you check my Slack messages, I didn't even know which idea I was going to do. So I was thinking about doing like a COVID idea, and I was asking about data sets, and then I settled on this idea. So this was completely done from scratch, apart from the front end code over the last 2 days.
Okay.
Yep. And that's all in my GitHub history as well, which you can see as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Sure.
Sure. Any other questions from the judges?
So thank you for the team.
Sure.
For the technology, can you process the name entities?
Yes, exactly. So we're using Stanford Core NLP library, which has an NER recognition built in. So if I could definitely have done something with that, I could have put in a rule in my parsing to say automatically detect if you enter the name of a person or a location or a thing, and do something special with that for sure. Does that answer your question, or?
What's speaking about the name entities, there are different kind of name entities, but here you target to process what kind of the name entities. For example, it's a name of the person, name of the organizations, or name of the or name of the products, for example. And in English, maybe the products have the another name to get another name comparing with the name from the other countries. So can you have you any ideas about this?
Sorry, I'm not too sure if I understand the question. Maybe somebody can translate, or.
Because for the name entities, you have a different kind of the name entities, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. What's exactly name entities you want to use in your chatbot here? Different questions.
Well, it would depend on what I was trying to do. So if I wanted to automatically detect if they, for example, put in a command like, book a trip to Paris, then I would detect that, okay, Paris is a place, and then I would sort of, in the future, it would then book a trip to Paris for them. And if they said, oh, call Han for me, then it would detect that Han is a name, and then it would sort of book a call to Han in the future. Does that help? Or?
So during the 2 days of the hackathon, you use only the template you design during that, or you can use just template you already did before?
Only the front end code, only this design. All of the backend code is completely done from scratch. Only the template. So that would be no different than if I use a template from like a template website, right? So, and because the rules of the hackathon said that you can use some of the prototype, if you have a prototype, you can use it. That's why I use some of the front end code.
Sure. Thank you very much, Ali. The time is up for your team. So now we're moving on to the next team here. How to rotate. I saw that we have a few members. How to rotate here. Hi, Sun. Hi, Stephen.
Oh, hello. Is it us already?
Yes, it is your team next. Yes. Hi, Stephen. How many members are in your team?
Wait, Stephen, are you there? Okay, so to answer your question, we are a three-man team.
Three-man team. Great. And where are you joining us from?
Yeah, hello, I'm Yan. I'm here.
Yan, okay. So where are the three members based in? Which city are you guys in?
I'm in Ho Chi Minh City, Sơn in Hanoi, and Stefan in Nigeria.
Oh, wow. I love the collaboration. So you guys just met in this hackathon, right?
Yeah.
Great. I'm just leaving a moment for our judges to fill out the score form for the previous team.
Can I start sharing the material?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so.
And Stephen, have you enjoyed Hackathon before? That's how you know about the competition, right? Hi, Stephen.
Yeah, I'm sorry, can you repeat your question?
I'm just wondering how did you guys hear about the competition?
Yeah, I got the info from an email. I received an email concerning the hackathon.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, so we can start our next speech from the team How to Rotate. The floor is yours.
Okay, so let's start with the video we already submitted during the final submission.
Do you have an audio in this video? Because
yes,
right now we cannot. Yeah, so if you can share the audio in the Zoom share screen function so that we can hear your audio. So you can share screen again and make sure to click share audio button at the bottom of the screen.
Share audio. Hello, everyone. This is how to. Can everyone listen to it?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, so I will continue playing the video. Rotate team. While working, we realized that pesticide spray in Vietnam is mostly done manually. As of 2019, the country has 65% rural land, which is an opportunity for us to assist farmers with technology. And lastly, waste on excess pesticides is still apparent, which is why today we are going to talk about roller spray. a pesticide auto-spraying robot with AI application to help farmers economize and improve efficiency. The robot spray moves with 4 brushless motors with step motors on the side for rotation. Underneath, there are 2 spray heads open and closed independently with each other and 2 cameras for plant detection. On top of the robot is a 50-liter communicating vessel carrying pesticide, and the robot spray is controlled by the Jettison nanoboard powered by battery. After spraying one row, the robot wheels rotate 90 degrees to the next row instead of making a U-turn, which allows flexible movements and saves space. Next is how the AI works. From the video capture, the blue box serves the purpose of mapping plants in 2 rows, and the red line is for the plant scan. The mechanic is simple. While the red line goes through the blue box, the spray head is on, and when it goes out of the box, which means there is no plant, the spray head is off. As you can see, with robot spray we can significantly reduce farmers' exposure to pesticides or chemicals in general, decrease labor time, providing opportunity for farmers to do other works, at the same time improving spraying efficiency with pinpoint time and accuracy. That's all we have for the proposal. Thank you for listening. If you're interested, feel free to contact us for further discussion. Okay, so let's continue with the PowerPoint. So let me share the screen now. Okay, moving on to the decision matrix. So even though by far our robot has advantages over manual spray, here is the reason why we choose to make the robot spray other than the spray drone or the pipe network. So for the pesticide usage, the volume is measured with pinpoint accuracy, and for area coverage, the robot can spray better than pipe network due to it can flexibly adjust the spray head and volume when detecting the different sizes of plants. However, it takes longer for the robot spray to complete the task than other 2 options. So next is the cost estimate. Although there are a lot of numbers in there, but the key takeaway from this particular slide is if a farmer buy one robot spray, it will take average 10 months to 1 year to break even. This is under the condition that the farmer is purely growing the Chinese cabbage with 3 to 4 hectare land prerequisites. So, who will benefit from the robot spray as a whole? Aside from farmers, corporation can also help us distribute the products, bridging the gaps between the demand and supply. And furthermore, the robot is quite simple to build, so the manufacturing factories can also build it with 3R materials, plus helping us in maintenance and customization. And lastly, we believe that the robot spray can also act as a medium to raise awareness in society, specifically about how technology or AI in particular significantly improves agriculture. So moving on to the expected timeline, we already run a few tests in Lâm Đồng province, so it will be our starting point. So we will continue working on the robot spray and run other tests for 2 farming seasons. By the end of March 2021, if things go well, we will expand to Buôn Mê Thuột and Pleiku because they are also heavily agriculture oriented. And we will continue to develop and customize robot spray for 3 months. And if things go well by then, we are ready to penetrate to Mekong Delta area. Lastly is the contingency. We listed 3 main risks here and what to do about it. As we discussed with our mentors, the AI needs developing more on the detection accuracy to differentiate between cabbage and other plants. Next, since the robot replaced the labor work, it means constant exposure to chemical. For that, we need to look deeper into durable materials and robot cleaning and regular check. Lastly, when expanding into other areas, the land will be different, the weather will be different, and we need to mitigate these risks by properly conducting weather and geographical research. And that marks the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening, and we are now open for the Q&A session.
Thank you very much, Tim. Welcome the judges.
Hi team. Thank you for the presentation. I'm Hưng. I have a question for you about the technology.
Yes.
Would you like to tell us more about the AI algorithm? This is my first question. The second is why did you choose that algorithm. The second is the third is about how about the accuracy, and the fourth is about how did you get the data source, and the five is about the how did you solve the AI camera algorithm with the robotic problem. Yeah.
Okay,
This is
so
my
for now, I will pass my part to Zhang, which is the hardcore engineer behind the scene. Okay.
Oh, hello, Mr. Hưng. With the algorithm, we use TensorFlow object detection of Google. With the pre-trained model, efficient as D3. I choose this model because we use this robot in the real time, so it needs to process the video in enough frame per second to detect and control the supplier. With the data set, we I come to London and I visit some farm to check the meter, and I record some video. Then I split them to make trend sets with the image. I label the bounding box in the canvas and then train to the model. Sorry, what's the next question? I don't remember 5 questions.
It's I ask about the data source. How did you get? It's about the AI camera algorithm. How did you deal with that problem? Yeah.
With the phần này em nói tiếng Việt nha, tại vì em
Ok, em cứ nói đi. Làm sao để em xử lý được với bài toán xử lý ảnh nhé?
Cái dataset thì em chụp hình từ những cái trang trại ở trên Lâm Đồng, còn cái việc mà xử lý ảnh đó thì cái ảnh được đưa vào camera, sau đó nó sẽ được tăng độ sáng và tăng cái contrast của nó lên, cái độ tương phản với lại cái nói chung là vì CNN nó sẽ lấy cạnh, cho nên là em sẽ tăng được contrast với cái độ sắc nét của nó lên để nó bắt cái cạnh tốt hơn, sau đó nó detect ra được cái cây cải thảo tốt hơn. Còn về cái độ chính xác thì tại vì cái bài toán của em là object detection nên em không có nói về cái độ chính xác, em chỉ nói về cái MAP tại cái LU là 0.5 thì nó đạt khoảng 98%.
Cho anh hỏi một chút là thêm một câu là làm sao nào để robot mà truyền được dữ liệu về khu trung tâm, để em có kế hoạch gì tương lai để phát triển được
cái ngoài cái việc xịt thuốc thì tại vì nó đi trên từng hàng từng cây, cho nên là nó cũng sẽ đếm số cây, nó quan sát sự phát triển của cái cây đó. Tại vì trên cái Position Nano mình có thể gắn thêm cái phần GPS thì nó có thể định vị là chính xác là những cái cây đó ở vị trí nào và nó xem được phát triển của cái cây đó. Rồi cái số lượng cây và cái sản lượng mình có thể ước tính, thì sau đó mình có thể ước tính được là bao nhiêu sản lượng để mình chuẩn bị nhân công, chuẩn bị phương tiện để nó chở đi xuống cái vùng sản xuất, để chuẩn bị cái băng truyền hợp lý.
Ý anh là ở đây là câu hỏi là làm sao để em truyền dữ liệu ấy, cái giải pháp em đang dùng cái giải pháp mà để truyền dữ liệu từ robot về cái khu server trung tâm, cơ sở dữ liệu chính của em ấy.
Cái con robot này nó về lý thuyết thì nó tự xử lý phía dưới nó luôn anh, nó không cần truyền dữ liệu về, nó tự xử lý trên cái Position Nano là xử lý được AI trên đó và deep learning trên đó rồi. Sau khi nó xử lý thì nó làm trên đó luôn.
Ok, cảm ơn em.
Thank you very much, team. The time is up. Thank you, team. How to rotate? We're moving on to the last team of our Fedora pitching today. Reco Fashion. Hi, Reco Fashion team.
Yes, I'm here. Hi, all.
Hi, everyone. Yes. Besides you, is there anyone else joining?
Yes, my team have prime member, but only me to the presentation.
Gotcha. Great. And I would like to send a reminder for everyone as well. After the final pitching, Then we will announce the final result tomorrow evening in Vietnam time. So we will announce via Slack, Facebook, and directly to your email. So please stay tuned, and especially from now until tomorrow evening Vietnam time, we will do code review if necessary. So our team will reach out to you guys for one-on-one code review session with each team in top 3 before announcing the final result. So stay tuned for further communication from our team. Our judges, are you ready for the final pitch?
Yes, yes.
This lucky to be the final pitch, so could I start my pitch?
All right, so you can share your screen and start your speech.
Yes, I start with a story. My wife had her business in fashion. The revenue is great before the COVID. However, after COVID, it's actually worse. So I have to help her to be recovered. And I do a survey, and I noticed that many e-commerce websites have the keyword search, but they don't have the image search. So if we develop a image search or an image recommendation system, it could be more experience to the online shopping customer, and this could foster them to buy more. And here, what we have done so far in Twitter. And we build a image recommendation system for fashion. The first feature, the customer could upload her picture, or she can use a mobile phone to capture the picture, or she can capture any other guide to look like people clothes and upload. And after we click upload, the AI engine system will automatically extract some attribute and the category of the clothes, is a professional or new style or custom or dress or dress of clothes or tea. Just every image of the customer being transferred into a database, a good block of customers, and you can see that the code is right down. And then the system gives recommendation. It could give offer some similar clothes, like or the same. It looks like the same the clothes as the customer have to do upload. And then we hope to do a machine learning to give a suggestion not only for the clothes but also for the accessory it can mix with the clothes. And about our team retro fashion, we have 5 members. All are working in the same company, the analytic company, and have background in technology. The solution we got is one short shop for record fishing. It's good. Refer to one short shop. This means we can the picture, short by picture, get instant inspired personalized their topic and get inspiration from the price. About the technology, we use an AI core engine to match similar images. We use deep learning, Python, distributed deep learning. We have done so far for some module image upload, image search, image discovery, and image recognition. Unexpectedly, we hope to finish the training model to extract some object in the picture, like a necklace, a watch. However, we don't have enough time. So in the near future, we are going to, the next step. We are going to finish our training model to extract some object in the picture, and we input it into the algorithm to give a perfect recommendation for the computer system. it's kind of our pitch, and I'm willing to hear any question from the judge.
Great. And do you have a demo to show us?
This is the demo. We have linked recall fashion. It's work, and we have tested both on the computer and mobile because we use responsive technology. So if you use the mobile phone, you can see, or you can use the computer, or you can link to any website. And this is the upload feature. I have to sign up to the demo just before.
Great, thank you very much, Duke. And now it's time for the judges to ask questions. Yes, our judges.
Hi, Đức. I'm Hưng. I have a question about the technology. Can you tell me, would you like to tell us more about the your AI algorithm, and how do you measure your quality of your recommendation engine? Yeah, just to check.
On the reason of the how to find the software search in the industry, we use image recognition. We do a database, and the database we do by drawing from some famous e-commerce website like TP or Shopee. Then we put an image into the database and we do the search algorithm by we reduce the image size and we train to ratio.
Then, yes, thank you.
Any other questions from the judge? We have time for one more question.
Yeah, I just have one question. Like, because I noticed that like you match like different styles. So are you like connect with some e-commerce platform so that you can also sell product too?
It's a great idea. This is the idea. The Fundamental has acquired our team 1 day ago. We have to build a better database with more imagery, more suggestions, and more information like price, size, and color. So we're going to connect to the TP or Shopee to have a assessment previous to acquire for the database. So you do return more suggestions if you make for the customer.
Yes, okay, thank you. So I just have one like similar reminder to the first project in garment fitting, because like I mentioned before, like I understand that like fashion industry is one of the most like polluted industry in the world. So I hope that when you develop this app and also develop this solution, you also incorporate in your solution like the principle of responsible and sustainable shopping and also responsible and sustainable fashion. So people like they don't overbuy things that they don't need, and so everything just like wasteful in the end. So I just have one recommendation. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Team Breako Fashion. Thank you all the judges for your questions and engagement with the teams. Wonderful. So our final pitching is coming to an end. I would like to say a big thank you to all the teams for completing your pitch and be very brave in submitting your solutions. Thank you to all the judges for your thoughtfulness and for asking the right questions and helping the team to think further about their product. And I also would like to give a big thank you to the Interact team as well. We have Ha and Ming and Hai and many more who have been working non-stop behind the scene to make this happen. Thank you very much. So now I would like to close our session today. The judges, please stay on this Zoom call. And so we can discuss the next step for the judging.